Gotta be ready for when the war starts. Fighting these battles through life got us accumulating war scars. Nothing is given. We going through these curses while we living. We soldiers on the mission until the dead in Christ is risen. I thank the Lord for all the biggins. Most High in Christ for all the fallen soldiers that I didn't mention. For all the fallen sisters too. Through the years trying to fight back the tears cause we missing you. And I never met Common War, but I hear stories from the brothers. In the truth, he was a dinosaur. And I know one day we all gotta die. I pray I go honorable like Makata's eye. Fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers. It's war at all costs, they killing us off. We holding on to all thoughts, no memories lost. And you can fall for they snare.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Sabe got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got this drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Hey, one way, one way, one way, one way, one way.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drums, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and
West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group times for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm doing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. My hymen say I cup full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't U.P.K, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, it drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm U.P.K, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and YAHANNA had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak, and teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring their bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece, and I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. Shit call me 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I want that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. Them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame duplicate. Loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I want that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. Them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame duplicate. Loyal to the king.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Mashiach and Christ and fall up under that UPK banner is my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. Nah, this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take ground. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth, nigga, cool yo. Go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Oh,
according to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass. Need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ass you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, young, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
All right, shalom. This is the 55th episode of On the Ends, man. You know what I mean? About to give a big shout out to everyone in the chat. D-Dub, Barakia, Raquel, Ty. You know what I mean? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. Support my show, man. Call in if you want as well, man. 079 607 46784. 079 607 46784. We got classes every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Also got classes live from London that you can see on the I.S.U.P.K UK page every Tuesday, 7 to 9. Bubble shot, if I know. Also, also, no, it's not 12. Also got classes every Friday as well. Every Friday live from Manchester, which you can see on the I.S.U.P.K UK page. Or also I.S.U.P.K on what? Facebook, Instagram, what's the other one? Periscope, and all them type of things there, man. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Also, you know what I mean? Got a lot of things, man. A lot of information, a lot of classes, a lot of camps, a lot of lectures. Make sure you watch that. A bit, just a touch, upper touch about it, if I know. You're about to get, So about to get into it, man. You know what I mean? A lot of things be happening in the UK, man. Damn, woman got stabbed in the speaker's corner. You seen that?
I heard about it.
Yo. Imagine that, man. Imagine in the country where, well, one part of the country where you're supposed to have freedom of speech, man. And you can't even have freedom of speech there. You're getting juke up, man. So lucky you say the wrong thing, you get stabbed up. 9 times, I bet any money, someone says something about Islam, man. Because, you know what I mean? The Muslims act like we're so holy and we're not into that, man. We're nice people and we don't believe in violence. Listen, man, behave, man. 9 times out of 10, the Muslims stabbed that girl, man. They stabbed her up, man. Let me see if I can find what's it called, the video real quick, man. Can I find it even? Probably even got it on there, you know.
Yeah, chime in on that.
Stop, sir.
And you know, I just want to add on to that, and also that lets you know that what you see in Hyde Park is nonsense, or that you know you have the right to say what you want. Well, if someone got stabbed, then you obviously don't, man. You know what I mean? All that freedom of speech and all that talk is not real, man. Because when someone gets offended, they will stab you, man. So, you know, even when the world tries to make it seem like, you know, everything's fine, you have your rights. Obviously, you don't, man. Or you don't get dabbed in speakers a corner where you are allowed to say what you want, man. Well, meant to be. Why? Because you don't, man. And you know what I mean? Let me add on to that some more. Even those Muslims, man, they love to talk about, you know, well, it's your belief. Well, it's not, man. You know what I mean? As what the officer said, no one exactly knows what happens, but let's be honest, those Muslims, they dominate them, man. And you know what I mean? Of course, we will know once the evidence is out there, but that's what it's looking like, man.
Listen, these man broke all the rules, man. Stab somebody, which is a crime. In Speaker's Corner, where you should be able to say what you want. And the woman as well, in a race. Like, well, last week about the thunderstorm in London. They stabbed her in the thunderstorm, man. So lock ya. They wet her up twice, man. They didn't give a damn, man. And I'm telling you, I'm not blaming no one, but I know them. I know who the usual culprits are, man. So lock ya.
Whoa. The kalam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His word. But the spirit.
That to anyone right now. Oh my God, Lord, sister.
You can't stop this. He's not.
Go home, please go home.
Muslim people, you know how much it hurts when you run away from Lord Jesus Christ. It's not about the blood on my hands.
Look at that, man. Listen, I know that woman. I see her all the time. She always starting shit with Muslims, man. She's a Christian, man. 9 times out of 10, a Muslim stabbed her, man. They try to hug her up and say, sister. You know, the ones that like she's a female, man. Every female is a sister of ours, man. Listen, that don't wash with me, man. That don't wash with me. Don't try to with us, man. The Bible says you know them by their fruits, man. Christ said you know them by their fruits. Meaning what? You don't know. You know them by their fruits. Like, you know an apple tree. Why? Because of the apples on the apple tree, man. You look at the apple tree and say, yep, that's that. You look at the apples on the apple tree and say, yo, that's an apple tree. And likewise with Muslims, man. You look at them and you see what they produce, and that's how you know them. You don't know them by how good they speak. You don't know them because it's sister, and the beneficent Allah. Go know that, man. You look at their works, man. Look at the fruits they produce, man. What did they produce, man? Blowing up Twin Towers, man. 7 bombings, man. Stabbing people that have the freedom of speech, man. Stabbing women that have the freedom of speech, man. And you say we're a hate group, man. Please, you want to come to our speakers and shut us down. Meanwhile, Muslims can build a mosque wherever they want, man. That's the man you need to watch, man, not us. We want to shut down our YouTube page and watch us. We ain't stabbed nobody, man. We ain't stabbed nobody, even in self-defense. We ain't stabbed nobody yet, man. Yet. So I put the word yet, man, because just me, you threaten us or put our life at danger, we will do it, man. And we won't blink, man. You know, one's the other one. We won't even blink, man. We'll make it happen, man. But meanwhile, these Muslims are in Speaker's Corner stabbing a woman, man. Trying to backtrack it. Sister, you okay? Oh, shut up, man. One of your own people stabbed him, man. Such a make out like, oh, you know, a few bad ones. We know who it is, man. That was a Christian right there. So who stabbed that? Not no Christian. I doubt it, man. Speaker's Corner is known for what? Christian versus Islam, man. Known for it, man. Did you hear it? Jesus Christ. So anyone that thinks I'm lying, people might see the accent and think, oh, nah, she's on the Muslim side. She's not, man. And these men put a knife in a woman, man. Why? Because she don't believe in the same God they believe in, man. Because this country says what? You're allowed of freedom of religion, man. And these people put a knife in there. Meanwhile, say we're a cult, man. But we don't force no one to join us, man. We let you know, thus saith the Lord. And if you want to believe it, then you believe it, man. I'll see you in class tomorrow. See you at the Sabbath service, man. Burn the incense together. If you don't want to believe it, then, you know, you can go smoke a spliff, man. You don't stab nobody, man. So like I said, when you say that.
Absolutely, man. And now, what that man done right there, that is real Islam right there, man. That is real. I mean, that's You know what I mean? That man there, he's following Islam wholeheartedly, man. You want to know why? Now listen, I'm not advocating it. I'm not saying he's right, but you can read the Quran as well, and it says to kill the unbelievers. I'm quoting that word for word, man. Now in the UK, what many Muslims like to do, they like to act like it's all about peace and love. But listen, if you read it yourself, you don't get that, man. All that is nonsense. All of that is just to stay in England, man. But do they really believe that? Absolutely not, man. And what that Muslim done right there, he is following Islam. You mean that's all he's doing, which shows us what Islam ain't for us, man. You know what I mean? In the Bible, it says whether they hear or forbear, man. It didn't say if they don't listen, get your machete. It just says that if they don't hear, they will know that a prophet is among them. Meaning, when what I say happens, then they're gonna know that you was a man of God, man. We don't have to stab no one. We just say, "Thus saith the Lord," and if you don't hear now, you will hear later, man.
There you go, man. That's like how can I forget, man? Don't let me forget about all the drug dealing. How can I forget about that, man? Every drug dealer I know is a Muslim, man. Prison is full of Muslims, man. Don't tell me about the peaceful religion. Listen, come on, man. Every Muslim I've seen is either a drug dealer, gang banger. You know what I mean? Well watching the rap game. Anyone watch the rap game? Listen, I need to watch the rap game, man. So lucky, man. Anyone out there watch the rap game with Krypton Conan, man? Get me? Season 3 now, episode 2, man. I watched it yesterday. One black man, I think he's African, man, Muslim. And he goes, "Oh, I don't want to rap about sex because it's the holy month of Ramadan, man." So meaning, if it wasn't Ramadan, he'll rap about sex, man. The biggest hypocrites, man. All your UK rappers, man, Krypton Conan, all of them, man. All of them rap about sex, drugs, money, man. I thought music was haram, man. I thought music was a sin in Islam, man. Black man, we can't be like them, man. You know what I mean? Let them do their thing and be hypocrites and sell drugs. And, you know, in case you didn't know, most of the heroin in the UK comes from Pakistan, man. That's a fact. You can look it up on Google, man. You can look it up on Google. And Pakistan is a Muslim country, man. And some Muslim Pakistanis are bagging it up, putting it in cargoes and hiding it and exporting it all the way to Turkey, which is another Muslim country, mind you. And then another Muslim man in Turkey brings it to England, man. Brings it to the UK, man. It ends up in Handsworth somewhere, ends up in Aston somewhere. You know what I mean? Ends up in Brixton or Mosside or wherever we live, man. By Muslims. You think, see, what it is, black Muslims sell drugs over here because they've been Christianized and westernized, man. Okay, then. So how do you explain that the Pakistanis in Pakistan, man? Shipping it over here? They're all the way in Asia, man. They're in the East, man. And they're still selling budge. What do you call it? Budge. They're selling budge, man. Bringing it over here, getting paid, man. So how do you explain that one, man? They fast and pray 5 times a day, man. And then ship budge to your ends. And they're your brothers. They're supposed to be your brothers. Nah, man. I can't go out like that, man. It's a lucky, man. I can't do it, man. You want to get played and, you know, believe in this. Yeah, man, because Islam's a religion of peace, man. Meanwhile, black man, I believe in my eyes, man. I believe what my eyes show me, man. I don't see peace. I'm not going to lie. Nah, peace. Listen, where? Show me this peace, man. Because the 7/7 bombings wasn't peace. All the drugs in my neighborhood ain't peace, man. All these gangbangers turn Muslims, still gangbanging, man. But then they say, I'm a revert, man. Well, you was gangbanging before you was a Muslim. You're gangbanging, now you're a Muslim. Then you basically been a Muslim your whole life, man. What changed? What changed in your life? Nothing has, man. Anyway, we'll move on from there. But let's say if we move on. Let me play the video one more time, man. This girl she was like Nankop. But she looks alright though, so they got stabbed up, man. So luck, yeah.
Oh, whoa. And the kalam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Word. But the spirit.
That's anyone right now. Oh my God, Lord, sister. I just call my mom. Get that, go home, please, bro. Go home.
Muslim people, you know how much it hurts when you run away from Lord Jesus Christ. It's not about the blood on my hands.
This girl took she took a stab, but she doing all right, man. You know what I mean? She doing all right, man. She bounced back good, man. So lucky. She must have stabbed proof vest on something, man. Not looking too bad for a woman that took a stab, man. But yeah, speaking about the rap game, man. So Lakia, you know what I mean? I'm a fan since season 2, man. So Lakia, man. I say everyone go out there and watch it, man. Crypto Kona, you owe me some money, man. I'm promoting your show, man. Every Thursday, man. BBC iPlayer, man. Make sure you watch that, man. BBC Free or BBC iPlayer. Fuck no, listen to the show's better than man. Watch it, man. So what it is, you get what? I think 6 contestants, man. 6 contestants from different cities. And like 1 week they gotta rap about a love song. 1 week might be a clash. And they get celebrities, man. I think this week we got Jammer and Scorch on there, man. You know what I mean? And last week there was a white girl on there, man. And apparently the white girl's a big YouTube sensation. Her name's Bryn. She got thousands of views and she's doing good. So Bryn come on the show thinking, yeah, man, I got this in the bag, man. Somebody already. What I got is come on here and I got it, man. And last week Bryn came up 2nd place, doing good, man. And this week Bryn comes 6th place, man. And this is how Bryn. I'm gonna show you about white privileges, man. This is how Bryn dealt with it, man.
That's not me, man. I've been wanting to go home, innit? The way I am at the moment, it's just not really like, I'm not in a good headspace.
You really think you want to go out that way?
I don't need to prove myself to no one day, man. I'm not happy.
Oh, come on.
I didn't feel comfortable performing. I spoke to myself on the roof last night and I said, I'm not happy, man. Like, I dreamt there's something there in it stopping me.
Look at that, man. This is white privilege at its best. This devil thought she was gonna walk in there and yeah, I'm white, man. I'm gonna win this. I got this in the bag. Came 6th place and now I want to go home. I ain't got to prove myself to nobody. What? This is not a competition show. A competition, you gotta impress me, the judge. That's how you win. You got to prove yourself to me. You got to prove to me that you are good enough to get this 20 grand, man. I ain't got to prove myself to nobody, man. And that's white privilege right there, man. These devils think that, you know, I'm the queen. I can walk in. It's a black thing, and everyone else is black, and they ain't good like me. I can walk in and get this, man. And when things don't go the way, I gotta leave. I got to prove myself to no. Yeah, I ain't got to prove myself to nobody. Where do you think you are, man? Of course you do. You gotta prove yourself to these judges, man, that are gonna give you this 20 grand and this record contract, man. You gotta prove yourself to Krypton Conan, man. And that's the thing with these devils, man. They believe that they can walk up in this thing and take it, man. They believe that, black man, you're so low. I know you're rapping and you're doing your thing, but I can just walk in and take it, man. Have you not seen the movie 8 Mile? Eminem made it like, yeah, I know this is your culture, but I can come in and take this, man, because I'm white. I made a film about slaughtering black people easily on the mic, man. And didn't care about any backlash or anyone trying to cancel him or anyone saying this is racist. You know why? Because he's white, man. That's what you call white privilege at its final, man. And this devil had to leave. It was too much for her, man. She couldn't. Lord, God forbid, next week she do better. I came 6th, I gotta go. I don't have to prove myself to nobody, and this making me sick and I feel down because she came 6th. And that's the thing with these devils, man. When things don't go their way, that's when they get angry, man. When they don't win the World Cup, that's when we become niggas, man. Right. When their country's in a crisis and the COVID-19 happens, that's when they want to switch on black people, man. They are big. When things don't go their way, they like to switch up and run off and, you know, play the white card, man. They are what you call big babies, man. And black man, let me tell you something. Nothing has never been your way, man. You came to England and everybody hated you. You came to England with called a gollywog, a coon, man. And what was a gollywog, a coon? What's the word they call black people, man? You wog, you black. What is it? You black cancer? It's like, yeah, you black bastard. And did you quit? No, man. Because life has always been against you. She was on the show now. I gotta leave. I gotta go. I gotta bounce. I came 6th in one episode, man. What about next week? Black man, we've been coming 6th since the Windrush, man. Every job that you got turned down for, every job that you attended and they said you can't come in here because you're black, every pub that you got kicked out for in the Windrush, every black man that got deported back to Jamaica has always come 6th, man. And God forbid bring come 6th. So like
and also, I don't know her name. What's her name? Bryn. Bryn, let me say something to you. If you want to be like us, bounce back like us, man. Right. You know, you want to go on a black show, do black things. But guess what? Now you know how it feels like to be a black person, man. And you want to know why? Because I'm going to tell you something. Black people are better than you, man. And guess what? We come 6th place. You know what I mean? You went on that show and you thought you was a better than us, and now you're 6th place, man. Now you know how it feels like to be black and Hispanic, man. When you know that you are better than everyone else, and you come 6th place, man. You want to be like us, bounce back like us, man. Next week, write some better lyrics. Oh, you left. Well,
she came 6th. She had to leave.
Well,
last week,
good luck. Good luck, and let that be a lesson for us, man. You know, it's only blacks and Hispanics that have this mentality of, you know, we don't see race. Race doesn't mean nothing. Well, listen, that show, it proved that she saw race, man. She went on there thinking, I'm white, man. I'm white, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? My bars are better, man. You know what I mean? They're going to talk about living in London. You know what I mean? I'm going to write something better. And when you came 6th, it shocked you like, what? You're telling me that person from Hackney is better than me? That person from Brixton wrote better lyrics and wrote a better song than me? Yes, they did, man. Yes, they did. Their song was better than yours, man. Their 16 was better than yours, man. Their hook and the chorus, it was better than yours, man. Their producer was better than yours, man. And take it, man. You want to act like us, bounce back like us, man.
And this is Bryn right here. Before she came on the show. So look how cocky she is, and look, I'm good, man. Look at that, man. I got loads of 1,000 views in 1 week. Look, that the first week they go, yo, you already look like a star. And she thought I got this in the bag, man. Everybody else on the show is rookies. She ain't a rookie. She got experience already. Look, dressed proper, you know what I mean? Or, you know, dressed, got the nails done. And she thought, I got this, man. My YouTube's been popping off, so I already got a head start. All I got is come on the show, and you know what I mean? And just flex, and I'm £20 richer, man. And she saw some black people with some better talent, man. And she thought, you know what? I'm quitting. I'm going home. She didn't expect black people to have bars, man. She didn't expect black people to have charisma and swag and style. She thought, I got this, man. Look at, I got head start anyway. Look, I'm already half a star. I'm already a YouTube sensation. She thought she had it. The day when she came on the show, I was like, what is she doing on the show? This is for beginners, man. She got a head start. And she thought the same thing. Look at me, I'm a star, man. I got millions of you. Look at her. She's like a star already. And it burned her when she found out, yo, these niggas been less views than me. Are performing better than me. Look, I'm 6th place. That means a man's 5th place over me. Another man's 4th over me. Another man's 3rd over me. Another man's 2nd and 1st. All these people are over me. I'm leaving. Just like I said.
And what you said was heavy, but this is what blows my mind. You're listening to the songs of black people. So what made you think that you would win the show, man? You mean we are influencing you? You're not influencing us, man. But you see, you think because you're white that it elevates you. Remember this. You're trying to imitate us, man. We're not imitating you. So why would you go on a show and then believe that you should win, man? When you're listening to the music of another race, you mean it don't make sense. If I'm listening to like what's some other nationality? If I'm listening to like a rock and roll is predominantly a white man's genre. So if I go on a show and I come 6th, I'll be like, well, you know, it is their thing. You know, it kind of makes sense. What entitles me to believe that I must win? When it's theirs, when you mean it was me that listened to their rock and roll songs, they inspired me. But then when I'm on a show with them, I believe I must win. That shows one thing, that you think you're better than us, man. And thank the Lord that you came 6th place, man. Thank the Most High that you came 6th place to basically open those silly eyes of yours, man. That you ain't better than us, and we write better songs than you do, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. In the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna come 6th place all the time, man. So luck, yeah. You might as well get used to it now, man. In the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna keep remaining 6th place, man. You're what we call a 2-time loser, man. So look, so we get it again before we move on, so everyone can see what we're on about, man.
I've been wanting to go home, innit? The way I am at the moment is just not really like, I'm not in a good headspace.
You really think you want to go out that way?
I don't need to prove myself to no one though, man. I'm not happy.
It's like the one.
Now we're gonna break this video down piece by piece. What did you say? I'm not in a good headspace.
She's depressed and broken because she didn't come. That's how much. That's how she's not winning. That's how much. Like, fuck it, fuck. Oh, fuck. And this is a thing for all black people. You see, black people. Jim Muhammad said it best, man. Black people win. We always lose. We're losers. We lose so much that what if a black man beats a white man on boxing? We're like, yes. Floyd beat Conor. What else did we say against yeah, black people took England to the world to the finals, man. Because we're used to losing. Like if it's something small we're happy about, man. If a black man black people we lose so much. We was happy about Black Panther, man. We lose so much. We was happy about Django, man. We was happy to see a black man come out on top on the end of a movie. We was happy just to see a movie where the black man don't die first, man. Or the worst. We was happy, man. And this devil gets sad when she comes 6th place. And guess what? There's always next week. And the week after that. The week before he came 2nd. But this devil can't get not a drop of disappointment because she's been winning her whole life, man. She's been winning her whole life and she can't get a drop of disappointment. Meanwhile, we've been losing so much. We're happy to see a movie that ain't real, man. Django's fiction, man. Django didn't happen in real life and would have never happened in slavery, man. Ain't no black man whipping white people in slavery. Ain't no black man whipping white people now. But just to have that on film, like, yes. Just see Michael B. Jordan in what was it called? What's it called? Black Panther. Black people are happy for that, man. This devil, she comes 6th place, man. Just on one challenge, and I don't feel well, man. I feel sick, man. My headspace. So I don't want you turning crazy. My headspace ain't right, man. I'm losing my headpiece, man. Oh, slack it, man.
Nah. And with that video, what don't make sense is about I'm not in the right headspace. So when you came on the show, what headspace was you in, man? What? Using the headspace of you're gonna win the show. Using the headspace of, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show these wogs, you know what I mean, that I got bars, man. I'm gonna show them that, listen, I'm the best writer, songwriter. And when you got proven that you was wrong, now you're not in the right headspace, man. Now, you know, it just threw you off. And what happened, man? From my understanding, every week, someone leaves the show in it, if I'm correct.
No, not this one. You go to the end and then the piece one person. You don't leave them.
So then, all right, then the good news is that she didn't have to leave the show. But what about next week? You couldn't go back to the drawing board and come up with a better song. But that's the problem. See, what white people don't let you know is that they believe they're better than you, man. They want to act like you, get high with you, talk your lingo. But they think they're better than you, man. And when the time comes where they're shown, listen, this black man, he's better than me, man. All of a sudden, they're not in the right headspace, man. All of a sudden, they can't think straight. All of a sudden, they don't know what to do with themselves, man. Why? Because she's been brought up thinking she's better than you, man. And when they don't win, then all of a sudden, you know, their world's upside down. They don't know what to do. And why? Because from young, by education, by life, they believe they're better than you, man. Even though they're inspired by you, they believe, yeah, but I'm white though, man. I'm an elevated. You know what I mean? Yes, I like what he's doing, but with my white, you know, capability, I'm gonna take it up there, man. And when she got shown that she can't, now she's not in the right headspace, man.
That's the thing with these devils, man. These oppressors, man. Salakia. So we take it further, man. So the sister in the US called Simone Biles, and she's, you know, everyone knows now. I think in Japan it's the Olympics, and this sister's a gymnast or gymnast. You know when they go in that thing and spin around, and she does that, man. And his sister left. She goes, you know what? I don't want to let my country down. My headspace ain't right. I got mental problems. She left, man. And everyone applauded her for that. Everyone said, you know what? You're strong, man. Do your thing. Go get your head right. And then, you know, come back when you're ready, man. You know, I'm going to play that video real quick, man. And then we're going to get into it as well, man. So, luck here. Spare me 1 second.
Put mental health first because If you don't, then you're not going to enjoy your sport and you're not going to succeed as much as you want to. So it's okay sometimes to even sit out the big competitions to focus on yourself because it shows how strong of a competitor and person that you really are. Yeah, I say put mental health first because if you don't, then you're not going to enjoy your sport and you're not going to succeed as much as you want to. So it's okay sometimes to even sit out the big competitions to focus on yourself because it shows how strong of a competitor and person that you really are.
Okay, so this sister, Simone Biles, gymnast, you know what I mean? She had mental health problems. She just took a back seat, man. I gotta get myself right. Anyone that got mental health, whether it's anxiety, depression, what's the other one? What's the other one? Paranoia, is it? Paranoia, schizophrenia. You can feel when it's flaring up. People with mental health will have like a good season and a bad season. So this sister said she could feel it flaring up and took a back seat, man. You know, the stress of, your country needs you, get them gold medals. It can be stressful, man. And took a back seat, man. Anything with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. But someone felt something was wrong with that, man. And this person is the one and only, man. Piers Morgan, man. Look what Piers Morgan says, man. Got the nerve. Look at it says. He goes, athletes are now deemed more courageous, inspiring, and heroic if they lose or quit. This woman quit because she had mental problems, man. He's saying it's funny how in 2021 you're heroic if you quit, man. But basically in my day, you was heroic if you actually did the shit. Now you're heroic. Everyone's applauding her, but she didn't get no gold medal. She quit, man. It's funny how in 2021 you're a hero if you quit, man. Like, are we not watching? How? So hold on, let me get this right. Why is it everyone sympathetic for 9/11 or the 7/7 bombings, man? But when a black girl got mental health, no one's sympathetic, man. Can a black man get some sympathy, man? What has a black man got to do to get some sympathy, man? Black people die in slavery and can't get reparations, man. Black people get deported back to Jamaica, man, and can't get an apology, man. Black people die by the hands of the police, man, and they say, well, he had a gun. Well, he should look like a roadman then. If you look like a roadman, we'll treat like a roadman. These are all the things black people go through, and no one can even feel sorry for us, man. We got mental health, our headspace ain't right, man. And we still can't get no one to go, oh. What we got to do to get an man? What we got to do to get a hug, man? This sister is sick. It's nothing she chose, man. Her head ain't right, man. And this devil's gloating. Oh, it seems like, nowadays, you don't got to even take part to be a hero, man. All you got to do is quit. She didn't quit, man. She's not well, man.
And from that statement you're reading right there, that shows you that slavery does exist, man. And you want to know why? Because really, all what he cares about is her on the Olympics, man. No, while it is, he don't care about how she feels or what she's going through. All what he cares about is, listen, I want to see you perform at the Olympics, man. And he don't care if her mental health is bad. He doesn't care he doesn't care about her at all. All what he wants her to do is perform, man. And let that be a lesson. Our oppressor doesn't care about you, man. All he cares about is your performance, man. Whether it's on your job, whether it's at the Olympics, man, whether it's at the World Cup, man. Regardless of where it is, he doesn't care about you as a person. He or she only cares about you for your performance, man, for your athletic ability. But what you're going through in your personal life, your oppressor doesn't care, man. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to show you it in the Bible, man. King David prophesied this, man. Read that for me.
Psalms 137:3. For they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth.
So now let's break it down, man. They that carried us away required of us a song, man. Meaning what? They wanted us to entertain them, man. You mean when you listen to a song, what happens? You are entertained, man. You are liked. And guess what? Those that carried us away a captive, aka England, aka America, aka France, aka Spain, they require of us a song, man. And then what's the next part? They require of us a mirth. What's mirth? Happiness, man. Perform at the Olympics, man. That's weakness. No, it's not weakness, man. She's physically doing the act, man. If she can't do it, then guess what? She needs the time off, man. But you don't care. All what he wants is his mirth, man. All what he wants is his enjoyment of seeing her do some acrobatics, gymnastics, you know what I mean, gold medal things at the Olympics, man.
And it reads, athletes are now deemed more courageous, inspiring, and heroic if they lose or quit than if they win or tough it out. He's saying, come on, man. We know you got mental problems, and this sister was abused, man. He's like, I don't want to hear that shit, man. You better go on that TV, man. You better backflip, make it work, man. Listen, I want to be entertained. You better tough it out, man. You better suck it up, man. And these are the same people that had you in slavery, black man. You're walking around thinking slavery in the past. They're the same people, man. They're descendants of the same people. The slave master didn't care if you was pregnant in slavery. Nigga, you better cut that cane, man. He didn't care if you had a toothache in slavery. You better cut that cane, man. You didn't care if you was upset in slavery, had a bad day. You better cut that cane, and they're the same today, man. They don't care if you got COVID-19, man. You better come to work, man. Mr. Smith, are you not coming to work today? I heard in 2021, they're giving people what? Disciplinary for being sick, man. Black man, they want you to perform, man. You better what? Tough it out, man. And let me tell you about this devil, this hypocrite, man. It's like I said.
And also, too, that's rich coming from him. This is a man that had a paid job and walked off stage, man. About tough it out. What the fuck? What? That's rich coming from him. You gotta tough it out. This prick Morgan, you're not gonna Piers Morgan no more. Prick Morgan, he walked off stage. That is as unprofessional as you can be. That job is paying your bills, man. He should have toughed it out and sat down in that chair, man, and just digested the truth that the man said, man. Meghan Markle don't like you, man. Be strong, man. Tough it out, Piers Morgan, man. But you couldn't walking away, taking an earpiece. That's it. I've had enough. You didn't. You mean you ain't got no mental health issues, and you couldn't take a check-in by a brother, man. He was telling you that, listen, man, you know you're not acting right, man. And he couldn't even tough that out, man, and got the nerve to talk about a sister from the tribe of Judah about she needs to tough it out when he couldn't even tough it out on live TV, man. On live friggin' TV, man. You see him walking, that's it. I've had enough. And taking out his earpiece and then got the nerve to tell somebody else, tough it out. That's rich coming from him.
That's right. So like I say, you took the words out of my mouth, man. I couldn't say it any better, man. Let me see if I can find this devil walking off stage, man. This is Piers right here walking off stage, man, like a baby, man. Walked off stage, man. We told a few home truths. Look at him right there, man. Running off stage.
Tough it out, man.
Tough it out, man. You know what I mean? You left. A man didn't diss you. You just said, you know, Mega don't like you. You know, you got turned down or whatever the case may be, man. And look at him storming off set, man. And never came back. Boy, it's a lucky, man. We're gonna change top. We're gonna change gears anyway, man. Anyone see what's his name? What's his name again? What's his name? Was it? What's his name, man? Wayne Rooney.
Oh yeah.
Wayne Rooney got caught giving bun, man. It's a lucky. Let me run them pictures real quick, man. Where is he? Let me find Wayne, man. Wayne Rooney got caught cheating, man. Like, listen, why ain't no one mad at? Look at Wayne. Wayne Rooney got a wife at home, man. Why ain't nobody mad at Wayne? No, I want to know why people. I want to know why no one's mad at Wayne, man. How is it you're mad at Raheem Sterling? How is it you're mad at? Watch out. Careful. Yesterday, not the picture stuff. Yeah. How is it you're mad at Raheem Sterling? How is it you're mad at Rashford? But you're not mad at this man that's cheating his wife, man. It's a luck, yeah. I don't believe in cheating myself, but you do, man. You believe this man's a cheater. This man cheated on his wife, and no one ain't mad at him, man. This man was stone cold. In fact, I don't even think he cheated on his wife. This man was stone cold drunk, man. That's him there kissing a girl in the club, man. She ain't his wife. She ain't Mrs. Rooney. Why ain't nobody mad at him, man? Why ain't no one calling him names? I thought this was a Christian country, man. I thought having sex with anyone that ain't your wife is adultery, man. So why ain't he getting the same treatment that Rashford's getting, man? That Raheem Sterling's getting, that Sancho's getting, man. Let me get the next one real quick. Look at this is his family right here, man. This man got a family. Look at his family. This is a man with his family. I'm gonna keep 4 kids. And this man's in a hotel out cold, man. This man was frass up, man. Yo. And no one's mad at him, man. And as usual, he gave some little apology. That's all he had to do, man. Meanwhile, Rashford and Sancho played hard for his country, man. And they got called nigger and so forth, man. Got their, what's it called, their memorial. Got their mural vandalized and so forth, man.
Went to a private party with 2 of my friends. From me, I'd like to apologise to my family and the club for the images which were going round. I want to move forward on this. I'm grateful for Derby County for giving me this opportunity to get this club back to where it belongs, and I'll do everything in my power to make sure I do that.
Look at that, you got a second chance, man. The Derby FC gave him a second chance, man. Had it been a black man, he would have been cancelled, man. It's lucky, man. It's lucky, sir.
Now, in the UK, one thing you will always realize is that when the oppressor does something wrong, he was drunk, man. Just like there, a lot of people, they see those images and what did it say? He was drunk, man. Meanwhile, if you do something wrong, you knew what you were doing, man. You're an evil, wicked man. Meanwhile, when you're white, just blame drink, man. Like even in the woman that called the man the N-word, her grandmom goes, she's not a racist. She was drunk. And that's what our oppressor does, man. Anytime they do something wrong, they just blame alcohol. He's not racist. She ain't racist. He's not a bad guy. He was just drunk, man. It was a night out. He had way too much. Meanwhile, when it's blacks or Hispanics, we cannot be drunk, man. We just, for some reason, can't drink. You know what I mean? We just do it because we're evil. We just do something wrong because we're bad. And when it comes to one of their own, they always blame drink, man.
That's the truth, man. You know what I mean? Well, anyone saw Boris the other day trying to open a brally? You man didn't see that? Boris trying to open a brally. Oh man, listen, the Prime Minister Boris is a clown, man. It's a luck, yeah. But I'm gonna show you that even though he's a clown, he still finds time to hate black people, man. I'm gonna show you that whether you're a clown, whether you're smart, not so smart, from you're a devil, you just hate black people, man. I'm gonna show you this clown real quick.
Any moment now we'll be celebrating with the fly past of the National Police Air Service, so we'll just wait a moment on them.
So you'll see this idiot and think, oh, he's an idiot, man. He's innocent, man. He can't even open a brally. He's so innocent. Come on, man. Ain't nothing wrong with him, man. This is an idiot. He ain't harming no one, man. I'm gonna tell you something about the same idiot, man. This man ain't such an idiot when it comes to black people, man. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you right now, man. The same idiot that can't open a brally, this is what he thinks about black people, man. So stop and search powers to be enhanced under Boris crime crackdown. So Boris has told the police to do more stop and search, man. And guess who's going to be the ones getting the stop and search? I'll let you know. It's going to be black people, man.
That's right.
That's who it is. It ain't going to be Chinese. It ain't going to be Arabs. Them same Arabs that are stabbing people in Hyde Park. It ain't going to be them. It's going to be black people, man. And I don't believe me. I'm going to show you the stats as well, man. Anyone chime real quick before we move on to the video? Or
yeah, sure, man. Yeah, so as you see right there now, you know what I mean? He is in a war against us, man. You know, when they say they're going to enhance the powers that they have, really what they mean is they're going to allow the police to do more unto us, man. And really, that's what it means. You know, of course, they don't want to come across racist. But that's all it really is, man. It's now it's a law that just allows them to have the ability to harass you even more, man. That's all it is.
Has decided to expand blanket stop and search powers under a new plan to beat crime. Measures unveiled on Tuesday include changes to police powers to allow searching people without suspicion in areas where they believe violence could break out under the Section 60 Criminal Justice and Public Order Act. Across all stop and searches powers, black people are 9 times more likely to be stopped than white people. But under the Section 60 Act, that rate is even higher at a whopping 18 times. Moreover, the research data shows that in 99% of Section 60 searches, no weapon is found.
Look at that, man. Black people are 8 times likely to be searched more than white people, but under Boris's new rules, 19 times, man. 19, man. And you see this man, he can't open a brally, man. This man, he's an idiot, man. Not when it comes to black people. It's something all oppressors have in common, whether the poor, rich, dumb, prime ministers, MPs, one that sweep the floor, and that is we're gonna oppress black people, man. You think Boris is simple? He ain't that simple. He knows enough. What he does know is I'm simple, but listen, I can't run a country. I don't know how to stop the country from dying from COVID-19. But what I do know is how to oppress black people, man. That's what Boris does know, man. Maybe we're gonna go for a quick break. We'll be back in 5 minutes? Yeah, 5. You're fine. We'll be back, man. Shalom. So again, tune into On the End, man. Don't go nowhere. But if you are, go get your drink. Come back, man. We're gonna be here all up until 11. Shalom.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop it, ass shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ass shit, stop it, ass shit. The profit is about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. Like we all come together. Cause they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore a failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
All right. We're back now for the second half on the end. Sadly, we ain't got YSU this week, man. It's lucky, man. But you know what I mean? After quarters, I'll be here next week. Some powerful boys section, man. It's lucky, so I don't want. So you want to break? So you want to bring out?
Yeah. You know, I know that on the ends, you know what I mean, it goes all over the earth. So like in the UK, there's a show called This Batches, and you know it's like a documentary every week. So they'll go into something. So now the week gone, they went into court. So meaning, you know, just say as a man, you and your wife, you don't get along, and you go to court over, you know, who's gonna have the kids. Now with this documentary, it's something that the UPK has been saying since 1969. Even they knew it. Even on this 1 hour show in the UK, they had to admit what family court and what social services is all about, man. If you can get that article 1 sec, and we'll break it down. Just the reading part of the video.
Channel 4 dispatches hit with outcome complaints as viewers claim documentary misrepresented dads.
So now, from that show, people gave in complaints how the show was misrepresenting dads. And let me tell you something, the show was not misrepresenting dads, man. A lot of them are saying that as a dad, he's able to look after that kid, but for some reason, the courts never let the dad have the kids, man. That's not misrepresenting, man. That is life, man. Every black man, every Hispanic man, every native Indian man, you know how it is, man. You got a child and you love that child, man. You want to see that child, and for some reason, the court just doesn't want to make you spend the weekend with them, man. Imagine that. The mother's got 5 days, man. You only want 2. And you know what I mean? You got to fight with everything, all the finances you got, just to see your kids on the weekend, man. And guess what? When like the Channel 4 documentary exposed that, people gave in complaints, man. Read on.
Channel 4 dispatches has been bombarded with hundreds of Ofcom complaints following torn apart family court uncovered with viewers angry over the misrepresentation of dads.
There, so now again, I mean they was angry over what I just said. Read on about the dads.
The hour-long program aired Tuesday, 20th July, and explored the family court system and how courts can order the police to forcibly remove children who are not in danger from loving homes.
And there you go, man. England didn't like that, man. They didn't like the reality that really they don't care about your kids, man. They can take your kid when they're not even in danger, man. Why? Because our oppressor, he's a businessman. And let me tell you something. Taking your kids from you is a business, man. Taking your kids and, you know what I mean, making them live from home to home and, you know what I mean, living a life of a crime. When he's locked up, that's a business. Why? Because he can work for change, man. In the prison, making them a number plates, doing all kind of work for change. Taking your kids off you is a business. And let me tell you something, man. You know what I mean? If you have a issue in your house, call the UPK, man. You know what I mean? A lot of you like you want to try and be like white people. I'm gonna take it to court, man. My solicitor. And let me tell you something, that solicitor doesn't care about none of you, man. That solicitor, he's in that business too. And he wants your kids to get locked up. England doesn't care about your well-being, nor the well-being of your family too, man. You mean to take your kids from you, it's a business. And that's what our oppressor is about, man. Let me enlighten you. You go to court to be judged by a judge that is just like you, man. And I'll explain. He's in court talking down on you. You're a criminal. You're this. That judge is a criminal too, man. That judge is addicted to crack too, man. You know, there was a documentary about 5 years ago about London gangs. and a man, he sold crack, and it goes, the best a customer he has, he's a judge. It goes that his customer, and his frequent as well, man. And he's a judge. And now when you take drugs, he's in court looking down on you, get your life together. You need to fix up, Mr. Johnson. You got a family, and he's taking the same drugs you're taking, man. He probably brought the drugs off the same man that you went to, but then looks down on you, man. Let me tell you something. We don't need our oppressor for nothing, man. You got any issues in your family, call the UPK, man. You see that number on the end, 07960746784. You call that number, man. And any parental problems you have, you know what I mean? That's the number you should call, man. I'll give you another example. You know what I mean? If you're not into boxing, you won't know. Years ago, a favorite boxer of mine, I ain't seen him in years. So one day, I decided to look him up. You know what I mean? You want to know what, you know what I mean? You want to know what's happened? His name was a Michael Nunn. So I looked him up, like, what happened to this guy? Great boxer, man. And guess what happened? He's in prison doing life because he brought heroin, man. He didn't sell heroin, he brought heroin. And the police locked him up for that, man. Gave him a life sentence. And guess what? With that a judge, he's probably on the same drugs too, man. That's right. And that's the problem. We want a justice of someone who is unjust. That's right. Someone that is fighting with the same sins as you. But guess what? In the UPK, we will give you justice, man. You got that scripture for me?
Like 1 Corinthians 6:1. Dare any of you having a matter against another go to law before the unjust?
And there you go, man. If we have a matter against another, don't go before the unjust, man. The white man is the unjust, man. Our oppressor is the unjust. That's right. That what's the court? HMC. Yeah, that HMRC. Guess what? They're unjust, man. That judge, he's having orgies, man. Swingers nights, taking drugs, and you're gonna go to him for justice. Right. He's not just. He is a sinner, man. Right. He is a sinner. He doesn't know nothing about being just. And when we go to him believing we're gonna get justice, then guess what? To take your kids off you is a business, man. That's right. He doesn't care who's in the right and the wrong. He wants the kids off both of you, man. Read up.
Go to law with the unjust and not before the saints.
And that's the problem, man. You don't go to the saints. Who are the saints? The men in the I.S.U.P.K, man. If you want, you can look up the word saints. What does the word saint even mean? Those that are devoted to God, man. And in the UPK, our devotion is with the Lord, man. You come to the saints, you come here, and you get justice, man. You're going to Her Majesty's court, and you get no justice, man. The father and the mother both don't have the son and the daughter, man. Why? Because they don't care about none of you, man. They don't care about who's got the best job, who can look after them. They care about, listen, we want that son in prison, man. We want that son and daughter working for pennies, man. And that's what it's all about.
I like what you said, sir. It's true, man. All they care about is money. They call it child maintenance. So you think, whoa, it's about the child maintenance, man. They call it child support. So you think child support, man? Listen, they don't care about the children, man. These are the same people that shot Mark Duggan, man. He was a young black man. These are the same people that choked Rashawn Charles, who was what? A child, man. That shot what? What's the brother's name, man? The brother that got shot by Zimmerman, man. Trayvon Martin. Who's the child? What do they care about children? These are the same people that had young black boys on the cotton field and cane fields, man. These are the same people that see a young black woman in the early 18, 19, 20, man. Talk about, forget about your mental health. Suck it up, man. What do they care about children, man? Having your children in care makes the country a lot of money, man. By you having your kids in care, it pays for what? Social services, man. Social services get paid. They put your child in care. That therefore you pay for care homes, man. You pay for your kids to get molested in care homes, man. And after that, when you've been in a care home your whole life, you know you're destined to go downhill, man. You're destined to go jail. And when you go to jail, you pay for the rent of prison wardens, prison screws, policemen, judges, lawyers, solicitors. Not only that, guess what else you get paid for, man? What's them people called? Them people that sit you down, man, and talk to you, man. Counselors. You pay for a counselor to sit down. So what's wrong with you, Mr. Campbell, man? Why are you so angry, man? You pay for that as well. You know what I mean? You're on drugs, so you pay for the ambulance service too, man. Because you're on drugs, we need more ambulances because more people are ODing and taking drugs now. You fund this whole society, man. All because they took the man out of the house. That one thing makes everything crumble, man. You know what I mean? But again, like what we were doing like last week, man. Last week we were talking about RD, how to steal black people's culture, man. And the other day, Asda got a new commercial out, man. For anyone that don't know, Asda's like what Target in America, where you can buy school clothes and whatnot. And there's a new commercial out or advert where the kids are going back to school and they're trying to convince all the kids, you know, to get their uniform from Asda, man. And look what kind of music they're using. As usual, they always steal our culture, man. They're using drill music in the advert to promote kids to buy a uniform, man.
Arriving at this old place, future ready. Just got these new 6 kicks and that. So get steady. Look that gay. So much knowledge in this place. Check his look and his book. It shows he's on the case. Look who's back. My squad and me. These skills on across my team. And I'm gonna ace this test. Shut my eyes and cross my teeth. Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back to school. Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back to school. Yeah.
Look at that, man. This society needs us to function, man. Those are you black men ain't this, so you're nothing but trouble. So you need us to function, man. Everything we do, you suck our blood and take it from us, man. We make braids, we see Beckham in braids, man. We make rap music, your people like RD and everyone's using it, man. We wear tracksuits, we see a billboard with JD with a white guy in a tracksuit, man. What's that scripture? Revelations.
Yeah, Revelation about the blood of the saints.
Revelation 17:6, man. It's like I could see the woman, which is America, was drunk with the blood of the saints and the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And that's what they're drunk with our blood, man. Filled with our blood. When you're drunk, it means you've overdone it, man. If you have one drink, you can't get drunk, man, unless you're a lightweight. So lucky, man. But when you're drunk, you've had too much. And this society is drunken with our blood, man. With our flavor, everything we stand for, man. They rub it clean, man. Use our words, use our culture, use our lingo, use our food. They even use our physical strength, man. In slavery, they use our physical strength. England went to the World Cup. England went to the finals in the Euros. Why? Because they were drunk with our blood, man. They use our strength, our back, our skills, our foot, man, to score them goals, man. And even 2021, man, even for children to sell uniforms, they're using drill, man. I thought drill was horrible music and it promoted violence and was horrible and it was so dramatic and demonic and so forth, man. Yet even Asda's using it, man. Lucky, man. Let me play that one more time, man, before we move on.
Arriving at this old place, future ready. Just got these new 6 kicks and that. So get steady. Look that gay. So much knowledge in this place. Check his look and his book. It shows he's on the case. Look who's back. My squad and me. These skills on across my team. And I'm gonna ace this test. Shut my eyes and cross my teeth. Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back to school. Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back to school. Yeah.
And I want to know who online noticed something about this. On that little advert, they included almost every race. When it's the bad side of this genre of music, it's the black race, man. But on the advert, you got the black girl, the white boy, the Japanese or a Chinese girl, and some other ethnicity. So why now are you making it seem like it's for every race? Meanwhile, when a drill is looked down upon, you don't show every race. You just show black people, man. You show that brother in Handsworth, that man in Mosside, in Toxteth, in the ghettos of London, man. But though, now you want it to look good. You're including every race. Like, it's for everyone, man. It's a genre of music. The kids like it. And now you're making it seem like there's not a race bar. But when you want to demonize it, you use a black man's face, man. When you want to make it look bad, you show us. But now you want to make it look good. All of a sudden, it's not a black thing now. It's just all people, you know what I mean? And that's the problem, man. When they want someone to blame, they always blame us. And then when they take something of ours, then they're going to make it for everyone, man. And that's the problem, man. You know what I mean? The UK is drunken with the blood of the saints, man.
That's right. It's lucky, man. We got to get into the baby, man. You hear what happened to the baby? Oh, man, the baby, man. He made some what they call homophobic comments, man. You know what I mean? The UPK, you know, we call them righteous comments, man. So lucky. If I say to you, listen, any man that don't have sex with a man, you'll put your hand up, man. That's just a righteous comment, man. So lucky. If I say anyone that don't smoke weed, man, you know what I mean? Give me a shalom, man. That's a righteous comment, man. But, you know, in England, this country is upside down. This country that serves Satan. They call those things homophobic comments, man. So lucky, man. So the baby made some homophobic comments, man. Guess what? Sir Elton John was even against it. He had Sir Elton John making tweets, man. You know, you fucked up when Sir Elton John jumps on this thing, man. It's like it's a...
Yeah, man. No sweat, man. And for those of you that don't know, Sir Elton John, he's a sexual deviant too, man. Sir Elton John, I don't even believe he lives in England no more, man. You know what I mean? Originally, for those of you that don't know, Elton John, he was a English artist. You know, he made some crap songs in the 60s, the 70s. And he was what you would call a sexual deviant. He was gay, man. And I believe he was molesting a kid or something. And he went to a country. You mean he had to go abroad because he was also caught out for, you know, messing with youngsters. I mean, let's just say that, man. So of course he's offended when the baby has something to say because it's hurting him, man. It's hurting him. And that's the problem. Let me tell you something. You know, you can research this. Many people that take their own life, the highest percentage of them, they're gay, man. Homosexuals take their own life more than heterosexual people, man. More than people that are addicted to drugs. More than people that have a problem with alcohol abuse. People that are gay take their own life. Why? Because they know it's wrong, man. Deep down, they know they shouldn't be with no man. Deep down, that woman knows she shouldn't be with no other woman. That's why they take their own life at a ridiculous rate, man.
So when you get to what the baby said, man, let me know what you think about the baby said, man. So luck, you know what I mean? Me personally, I think the baby was ranting, you know, doing the dumb shit. I don't think he's homophobic. I think, you know, he was just ranting, chatting shit, to be honest, and, you know, said the wrong thing and sat out and John's vexed, man. Man got the sexual deviant of the sexual deviants angry, man. The king of them. That's when you know you messed up, man.
HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks, put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas. Lights up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this.
Yeah, keep it real.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
And look at that, man. The brother just, you know what I mean? This talk. You know, saying, yo, listen, I don't get down like that, man. And listen, this brother got cancelled. So listen, it's been a bad week for him, man. It's like it's a...
And you know something? What's wrong with that, man? I thought America had freedom of speech. So you're free to say what you want, and the baby, he's free to say what he wants. And you know what's funny? That reminds me of like those reggae DJs back in the 90s. Like, if you're not gay, you know, you're a lighter in the air. Remember that? Like, you know what I mean? That's just what you do. You're a DJ. You have the right to say what you want to say, man. But here's the problem. Society doesn't want you to say what you want to say, man. They want you to be quiet and let the people that are gay run the earth, and it can't happen, man. It can't happen. You know what I mean? You have the right to disagree. We're doing on the ends right now. There may be someone that doesn't agree with what we say, and guess what? You are within your rights not to agree. No one can't stop you. I can't find out where you live. what's the internet address? Find out your IP address and knock on your door. I don't have no right, and likewise, you have no right to hate what he said, man. The baby has been dropped from the UK's Part Life and Musical Festival, and imagine that, man. You're dropped from having your opinion, man. Let me break it down. Your opinion. You didn't do nothing to no one. And if you look at that picture right there, you know what I mean? That's the baby, meaning he was meant to be at the Apart Life Festival. And now he's not going to be there. And let me tell you something. The world hates you for your opinion, man. Right. The baby didn't beat nobody up. The baby didn't tell the crowd to lynch him. All he said is, you know, I don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with that. And for the sake that you don't agree, even that's wrong. And look at it now. The baby's gone, man. They got rid of him quick, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. Yeah, they put Skepta right there, man. Why? Because Skepta is African, man. And those Africans ain't got a problem with being gay, man. But guess what? Amongst blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, being gay is a problem, man. Right. It is a problem. Why? Because God said so, man. And let me tell you something. Don't make this earth weaken you, man. Don't make this earth break you down to where, you know, you don't stand up for righteousness, man. You got to stand on the word of the Lord, or you won't stand for nothing, man. Lord allow that next year it'll be something else. You'll be gone with that too, man.
That's like it. This brother didn't say kill homosexuals, man. He didn't say I hate gays. He just said, listen, that's not what I do, man. There's some man, what was it? Blade Brown says I wear Rolexes, I don't wear them dead Cartiers, man. He has a right to say that. And this man said, listen, if you're not sucking dick in the parking lot, put your lighters up, man. Put your phones up. That's not what he's on. And he didn't say harm nobody. He just said, this is what I'm on. And guess what, black man? You're not allowed to be on what you're on. Just like I said.
And also, how do you interpret that as is offending gays? A woman could be sucking dick in the parking lot.
No, I didn't say offending, still.
But no, what? You know what I mean? If all right, if you can do me a favor, if a Judah is online, from my understanding, sucking dick, it doesn't always mean being gay. It just means like you're weak or something. I mean, please, if you're online, let me know. You know what I mean? Because I know, obviously, as blacks and Hispanics, certain phrases that we have that can mean many things. It doesn't necessarily always mean those exact words. You know what I mean? So please let me know. But you can't just off that go, he's offending gays. You would need something concrete, man. That's not concrete enough.
And again, man, everyone, Sir Alton John got in his case, Amber Rose got in his case, and they said the typical thing they always say when you make a homosexual comment. They say, oh, it seems like you're fighting with something. Excuse me, man. Because I don't agree in something, you know, the base I say, yeah, you're gay yourself. I don't believe in pedophilia neither, man. That don't mean I'm fighting anything, man. Because I read the Bible and know what's right and I speak against it, I'm fighting with something, man. That's the thing they always use, man. But listen, man, the baby man says, come in the UPK, man, and don't let them make you weak, man. They like to cancel people with their cancel culture, man. Like to cancel you. And let me tell you something, black man. We're the reason why these homosexuals are so strong, man. We paved the way for them. And they're canceling the baby. We gotta start canceling them, man. We gotta start canceling people like RD, man, and all these people that use our culture, man. They're doing it and it's working fine for them. We gotta start canceling them too, man. But anyway, that's enough for that, man. Oh, I think T.I. had something to say about it as well. T.I. came to the rescue, as you know. T.I. has come to the rescue. Had to put his 2 pence in, man.
Ain't nothing in the world gonna make me hate nobody just because they do something different in the bedroom than I do. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Zero. Give a damn what you doing. Your genitalia, your period. I don't give a damn. I can't. Who asked me? Who asked you? Ask me. Feel like you can goddamn get on here and goddamn express your opinions and say what the want to say, but because people are celebrities, they just supposed to share. What's wrong with you? I mean, it's just not realistic. But like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect, like, look, for Lil Nas X and Frank Ocean, you know what I mean? Step out there and live their truth. Honest with themselves. You dig? A lot of you out there hiding your truth. And that's you can't make nobody homophobic because just because I am proud of what I am don't make me hate what you are. Period. Period, bruh. You know what I mean? You can't.
And you know, T.I.'s a crazy guy, man. Any man checking the daughter's hymen's crazy, man. But it's slightly right today, man. So lucky, slightly right, man. Homosexuals run around the globe talking about they're being bullied. Meanwhile, they go around bullying us, man. Go around beating us. Run around talking about we're being bullied. We're being bullied. Meanwhile, if I say I don't believe in that, you want to cancel me, man. You want to make a man lose his slavery, lose his job, make a man lose his livelihood, protest because a man said he don't believe in it, man. Speaker's Corner, you're allowed to be a Muslim, Christian, straight, whatever, man. But it seems like you can't not believe in homosexuality. You don't have to even hate them. You disagree with it, they're gonna come and cancel you, man. They talk about we've been bullied and it's so hard done by, and it's so hard being gay. Meanwhile, they go around bullying everybody, man. And it's move on, man. Man, it's just this LGBTQ community, man. It's just like a plague, man. It's like it's taking over the globe, man. We're being bullied and all of that type of stuff there, man. So we're going to Jamaica now, man. So the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of Jamaica is what Andrew Holness, man. I'm gonna tell you how. Listen, as blacks and Hispanics, is even though the white one's the devil, if you're a ruler and you're black and Hispanic, you need to be righteous too, man. You can't be around there swinging your balls, man, pushing your weight around, man. Jamaica had a curfew, and a man jumped on social media and said, "Listen, I ain't going in, man." Andrew Holness, fuck you, man. I'm a bad man. Come get me, man. Andrew came and got this, man. Came and got him, man. Except police went to his house and locked him up, man. When you can say what you want on social media, man, you can do what you like, man, and ridicule this man. And that's how you shouldn't be a leader, man. You shouldn't be a tyrant, man. You're gonna get scripture on it also, man. So this is the brother here just boasting on YouTube, just boasting, saying what people say, man. And Andrew Holness came and hunted him down, man. This happened a couple of days back, and rumor has it this man's suing Andrew Holness, man.
Yeah, so bombo clock Andrew Holness, me name Shaquille Higgins, live on Main Street, man. Pussy wall, come to me now. Yeah,
this man's like, yo, my name's Higgins, man. I live on such a road, man. Come for me, man. Come get me, man. I ain't going in. Fuck your curfew, man.
You waste, man. Yo, batty boy Andrew. Or suck your mother. How are you, man? Go 8 o'clock curfew. After man plan to blood clot, Marco Polo come boy. Hey boy,
and now the police are getting him, man. Now the police catch him in his house with his underpants on, man. He got to put his pants on now and go to the station, man. Turn and put on the trousers. You come to the station, man. That's a man. What's the word, man? Abusing his authority, man. That's right. So you know what I mean? Boris gets slapped all the time. What's it? Trump, forget about it, man. Yeah. Trump got called all types of what people call him. Said he was tangled and said he was a tan pig and said all types of stuff, man. You can't send a man to a man's yard, man, to lock him up, man. Listen, it's my phone. If I want to go on my phone and make a video and act like I'm bad for a second, man, can I not do that? Without you sending armed police to my house to come lock me up, man, and ridicule this man, made this man apologize on social media and said, listen, that's not a good enough apology, man. Say it like you mean it, man. That is not how you're supposed to be, man, as a leader, man.
That's right. And also, too, that is very immature, man. You know what I mean? As a president, you shouldn't be online watching posts like that prick there. I'm gonna make him apologize, man. You know what I mean? You're a president, man.
That's right.
You got bigger issues than a man dissing you.
That's right.
As what the officer said, man, in regards to Boris Johnson, he's got so many things on his mind. What someone says about him on Instagram ain't the concern, man. And you as a big man, you're like, that pussy on Instagram. You know what? I'm gonna get the police to his house, man. I'm gonna make him apologize. It shows you that as a president, your mind's in the wrong place, man. As a man that is ruling over Jamaica, your mind is not where it should be, man. And that's why we need righteous leadership, man.
And it's true, sir. we know the white man's the oppressor, man, and he can't rule over us. So we get black leaders, and these black leaders they're no good either, man. They're emotional, man. Andrew Holness is a road man in a suit, man. He's a road man in a suit, an emotional road man in a suit, man, that can't take disrespect, man. Meanwhile, the root prophets are here in the school right here, man. We go out in the street corners and get called all types of nonsense. We call Power Rangers and you like superheroes, man. And we love our brother so much. We say, you know what? Just leave it, man. You don't know what they're talking about, man. We're here to save them, not Andrew. Andrew gets offended, man, and sends police to your yard, man, to come get you in your boxes, man.
You did a drink today? I drink his boots,
My man, the policeman goes, "What you drinking today?" Went, nah, I go, "What? The drinking gave you a boost." Meaning, like, all that drinking gassed you up to come online and chat that shit. And this is a policeman, man. A policeman's not supposed to be emotional. You should be able to insult a policeman, get drunk, and you keep his calm, man. You're supposed to, in fact, hit a policeman, and it's only supposed to restrain you. You're not supposed to give it a left, right, and stomp it to death, man. It's supposed to be disciplined. But guess what? They ain't the men in the UPK, man. We're the disciplined ones, man. Look at that, man. Locked up his brother, man. This is what happened in the station, man. It goes further. In the station, they did the brother even more wicked, man.
So, wholeness, me, name Shaquille Higgins, live on Main Street, man. Come to me now.
The Prime Minister Andrew only said, "Me sorry, me ever make that utterance."
Go ahead, Mr. Higgins.
I'm really sorry. No, man, go better than that, man.
I believe. And look at that, man. You don't treat people like that, man. You lock me up, give me a ticket, whatever, man. How you gonna make a man feel low and belittle him and say, "Yo, what kind of apology is that, man? What kind of prime minister does that, man? What kind of ruler does that, man?" And that I think John the Baptist in the Bible said the same thing, man. Luke 3:13, man. Let me get that real quick, man. And it said, "Then also came publicans to be baptized." So publicans came to Christ, man, not to John the Baptist to get baptized, man. A publican's a man that works for the public, man. You know, black people hate people that work for the public, man. A publican today would be what? The tax man, the bailiffs. What's that, man? The ticket man. Oh, man, we hate them, man. And these are men that are doing their job, but the public just hate them. Wow, social services. Oh, man. Black people hate those, man. I'm like, fucking, man, you come take my kids, man. Ticket man. Oh, you come to give me a ticket, man. The bailiff, you come take away my stuff, man. And that was publicans back then. Black people hated them, man, because they work for the Romans, and they will come and collect taxes. And when you take a black man's money, a black man sees it as, "You're taking my money, man. You're the reason why I can't have money, man. You're giving me a ticket for no reason. I know I'm double parked, but goddamn, man, you're taking money out my pocket, man." Black men don't see it as this, and you're taking my fridge, but it's not really you. The company paid. They see it as, "You're taking my fridge, man, and my TV." And those brothers that had government jobs back then, just like Andrew Holness, man. And Christ said, listen, in the UPK, we advise you not to get a job like that, man. Not to get a job like a policeman. Not to get a job like a crooked prime minister, man. But if you have to, these are the rules that you must take, man. And this is what John said. "And said unto him, Master, what shall we do?" So these men said, "Listen, we're in a crooked job, man, like Andrew Holness, man. We're in a crooked job like the police force, man. We're in a crooked job like the bailiffs, man. What should we do, man? Should we leave?" And John said, and he said unto them, "Exact no more than that which is appointed to you." So he said, the money you take, don't take more, man. You know what I mean? If you got to go to a man's house because there's a warrant out for $1,000, take that grand, man. Don't go there and take more and off the top like crooked cops do, man. If you're a black man and you're a policeman, and, you know, we advise you don't be a policeman, but if you have to, and you pull over a drug dealer, and you got to confiscate his money, don't pocket the money, man. Don't be crooked, man. If you got to be a prime minister, listen, we advise you don't be a prime minister in this wicked world, man. But if you got to be one, don't belittle brothers, man. Don't belittle brothers and say, listen, say sorry. I send even the policeman as well. The policeman, say sorry, man. Listen, what kind of apology is that, man? That is abusing your power, man. And the Bible speaks against that. And the soldiers, likewise, say the same thing to the soldiers. What's the soldiers? That same policeman that's belittling this brother, man. That same policeman saying, "Yeah, you're coming to the jail today, man. What? You must have been drinking. I think the drink gassed you up, man. It's abusing your power." You can see the brother scared. The brother's putting on his pants so slowly and just abusing your power, man. Tell people, oh, yo, go on the wall and give me a search, man. He said the soldiers likewise, the policemen likewise, man. And the soldiers likewise demanded it of him, saying, and what shall we do? And he said unto them, do no violence to no man. And look at that, man. Look at that, man. These soldiers in Jamaica, these policemen in Jamaica bothering people, man. Harassing them, hitting them with the gun, confiscating their money off them, taking a man out of his yard because he made an Insta post, man. And the Bible speaks against that, man. So like, man, that's pissed me off, man. And this man's gonna sue the government, man. And I hope he will.
You start it. Yeah. So bombo clock Anjo. Wholeness. Me.
As a citizen of this country, I and others would be helped if the Commissioner of Police could confirm what basis in law or policy authorizes a police officer, a sergeant at that, to be dictating to a citizen the words that that citizen should say into a recording which takes place in a police station and which is then circulated to members of the public. I believe that if this had been a video that was posted from the Middle East, the countries that we love to love in Jamaica, including our own, would have been up in arms about it. So my interest right now is for the Commissioner of Police to assure me that this incident reflects the best of force policy and the best of policing that Jamaicans can expect.
And that's why listen, a lot of people say, well, I'm going to a black country because the white man's oppressor. Listen, we need the UPK, man. That's right. You go to a black country at the moment, because our people are oppressed and don't know the Bible, it's the same thing, man. Our job is to teach these black countries how to conduct themselves, man, because they don't know, because they're oppressed also, man. And that's where we come in the UPK. In the UPK, that's where you get what? Discipline, man. Brothers got discipline, righteous judgment, man. You don't belittle people, man. Make a grown man look silly and then post it, man. That's not how you that's not how you govern a country, man. So like, you want to say anything before we move on?
Yeah, what the officer's saying is heavy. Like, imagine this. You know, that a president, he goes to the United Nations, man, and he's concerned about someone's Instagram post. He's in the United Nations with France, Germany, Japan, and you care about a man's Instagram post. That Instagram post goes like, nah, you know what? We gotta make an example of him, man. That is not good. That is how immature that president is, man. Right. He can't rule over nobody, man. Right. You saw that post and that wound you up. You can't rule over nobody, man. Right. You can't. You are immature. You are a child, man. You're a child. You know what I mean? Listen, in the UPK, we do camp speakings and on YouTube, Facebook, and people write stuff, right? Right. And we not, now I need to find him, man.
Spoke against Moses as well, sir. You know what I mean? Moses didn't say let's belittle him, man. Didn't speak against Moses and say how you took us out of Egypt to die.
Absolutely, man. In the Bible, people spoke against the prophets of God, man. And the prophets of God were making examples of him, man. The Lord showed who he was with.
That's right.
And guess what? The president of Jamaica, he's a child, man. That's
Okay. So we got 5 minutes left, yeah? We get 2 quick videos and we bounce real quick, man. You know what I mean? So luck, yeah. So let's get Central C, man. So Central C, it's a video of Central C and they get interviewed. And this is what Central C says about weed. Now, Central C got tunes talking about I smoke the Cali and all that stuff and the Kush and da. We can even quote some of them lyrics for you, man. You know what I mean? But in this interview, this is what he said, man. This is why rappers are not your role models, man. The men of the Bible should be your role models, man.
Are you a smoker, a drinker?
No, neither.
Neither?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. You've always been like that?
Yeah.
Is that because you feel like you are just so focused on your sort of end goal that you just don't want to distract yourself?
I'm not sure. I was never really...
And this man said he was never interested in smoking weed, man. He makes songs and it influences you to smoke weed, man. There's you with his picture on his wall talking about, I want to be like Central C, man. I'm smoking his Kush because the last tune he said, smoke Kush, man. And this man don't smoke weed himself, man. The Bible says, my son, if sinners entice you, man. Rappers and people that influence you to smoke weed are sinners, man. Trying to entice you. And the Bible says, "Why as soon as entice you, consent not, man." This man tells people to smoke weed, and he don't smoke weed himself. And the man goes, "Did you ever smoke weed?" "Nah, I've never really smoked weed before, And Salakia, we won't be in Brixton tomorrow, Salakia, due to some weather issues. We won't, Salakia, but Lord Allah will be there next week. And who else? 50 Cent got. Do you know 50 Cent don't drink or smoke? But yet he got his own vodka, man, called FN vodka, man. Do you know 50 Cent does not smoke? You can listen. It's in his interviews. He does not smoke. He does boxing and running, man. On his first album, which is a great album, man, he got a tune called "I Get High All the Time," man. Which is a great damn song, man. He makes your sons buy his albums and smoke weed and ruin their life. Meanwhile, he don't ruin his life, man. If you're a black man, don't make 50 Cent and Central C raise your kids, man. That's your job, man. Don't leave the radio one and don't let them be his role model, man. You're supposed to be his role model, man. He answers to you. And a lot of these black brothers are leaving the radio to raise their kids, man. And you're being raised by hypocrites, man. Your kids are being raised by people telling them to smoke weed, telling them to shoot people and sell drugs. Meanwhile, they ain't doing what they're preaching, man. So like you say, you want to say anything for wrap out?
Absolutely, man. And that's why, listen, man, one thing you always want to have in your mind is a song is just to entertain you, man. It's entertainment. Don't take nothing of it, man. You know what I mean? You like the song at the time and let it stay there, man. That's right. Don't go, why he said there's heavy. I'm going to incorporate it into my life. It's a song. It is entertainment. And just let it be that. Why? Because a brother right here, if he's a brother.
I believe so. I'm not sure. You're not
sure.
Say Central American and Chinese.
All right, then. We're not sure, but, as what the officer said, in some of his songs, it talks about weed and kush. And then he didn't smoke himself. And guess what? If you accepted his songs as just something to entertain you, you wouldn't be shocked. You'll be like, well, it's a nice song, stop. But when you believe his song and you try to live his song, that's when it becomes a problem. But listen, you just entertain yourself with it while you're driving, you play or whatever, that's fine. But when you try to live his song, that's where you're wrong. Because you're trying to live something that even he's not living, man. That's right. He's not living it. But then you want to be like him. And he doesn't live that life, man. A lot of MCs, you know what I mean? They're doing apprenticeships, man. They're in education. And meanwhile, they're talking about, they're selling weed and crack. And it's not true, man. Right. I'm not saying all of them are, but a lot of them, they don't live that life, man. And always think about this. You're this man on the road. How do you find time to record songs, man? That's right. You're on the road, you know what I mean? You got the ops after you, and you're in the booth. Like, how does that work? Why? Because ops ain't after him, man. That's right. He's not selling drugs. He's talking about a life that he doesn't know nothing about, man. That's right. And guess what? Just make it be entertainment, and then you will be fine, man. That's it.
You're right, sir, man. All it is a good song, man. You just like a movie, you play it and then you put it down, man. That's it. Look how much people are in jail listening to what Central C says, man. And meanwhile, he don't do it. Look how much people smoke weed to 50 Cent song, man. Rolling up as a playing that in the background, man. And he don't do what he ain't doing what he says he's doing, man. But man, ain't you tired of being played? You gotta come to the UPK, man, where we do what we say, man. We don't smoke weed, and we require you not to smoke weed also, man. We're not sexual deviants and homosexuals, and we require you to be the same, man. We don't kill brothers, we're not murderers, and we require you to be the same, man. You're listening to these rappers, man. Could you imagine how much people Central C's influence to smoke weed? Probably millions, man. Meanwhile, he don't smoke himself, man. But anyway, Shalom. Thanks to everyone plugging in. You know what I mean? What's the updates?
We got the Feast of Trumpets, 6th of September.
Feast of Trumpets, 6th of September. We've got the Sabbath service tomorrow morning. What, 11, 12 is it? 10 a.m. So also like, share, subscribe. The I.S.U.P.K. United Kingdom on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We also got Periscope, the whole nine, man. We got everything, man. And we'll be here again next week on the end, 7 to 9. Shalom. Shalom.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world to know. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate.